Hey, what's up, guys? It's Risha.
Andrew.
We are the Blackbook Ninjas, and we want to take a couple minutes just to explain some of the offerings that we have, some of the most common build outs that we do, and make sure that you're aware of the options that you have with this tool and with our assistance.
Now, chances are, if you've heard about some of our automation build outs, you probably heard about the Bugatti, the spaceship, what we affectionately call the quick cash funnel. It's what most people go with. It's kind of the best value package that has everything you can imagine, from your call flows to your workflows, your landing pages, your follow-up flows, all sorts of automation, cash buyer segmentation, the list goes on. But if you've already got that and you're looking for more, or you said, well, you know what, that's pretty cool, but I maybe have different needs right now, it's important for you to get an understanding of what else we have available at your disposal, because it's all about getting the automation to serve you. And first and foremost, you want to know what makes sense for your particular situation. So we thought we'd make a quick video, talk about some of those offerings.
Exactly right. So the quick cash funnel offers everything that you need from when you have your marketing go out all the way until you get that property under contract. If you're just getting started and you want to break that up, you have that option. You've got to get started with the seller lead script. You have to have a place so that you can ask all your same questions to each seller individually. Make sure you're treating everybody the same. The other thing that you can do that's a high impact build out is your follow-up flows. These follow-up flows you need to have in place, because it's way better to hit a list of prospects over and over and over again instead of buying a bigger and bigger list and hitting them all one time.
So if you didn't pick all that up, in a nutshell, the quick cash funnel is essentially your wholesale and property acquisition automation toolkit. But again, we've got other main packages, because you know what? Not everyone focuses on wholesale investing or wholesale buying as far as a real estate investment strategy. We started with landlording as rental property owners, and that was our first way that we used REI Blackbook for years. So for landlords, we have a special package put together for property management, dealing with your tenants, getting your property ready for marketing. So for the landlords, there's a whole set of automations with a very robust build out just for you.
Exactly right. We also have a build out that's just as extensive, just as comprehensive for your lease options.
Yes.
So the people that like to buy and sell on lease option, we have that build out for you. It's going to include all your call flows, your workflows, everything you need to get going with lease options.
Yep, very important. So as your strategies evolve, just feel comfortable that this tool is so amazing. It's like a Swiss Army knife, and you can have different automations set up for different exit strategies. Now, one of the most popular marketing strategies as it comes to property acquisition is leveraging bandit signs on wheels. Created by Mr. Ruben Perez, Hall of Fame investor. This is a very popular package that is really built around REI Blackbook and integrated into the marketing. We've had a lot of success with bandit signs on wheels. We've built out a whole suite for just that offering. You still got to invest the sweat equity to build that driver community and get the stickers on cars, but the back-end infrastructure to support your drivers and sellers that come in off of that, we get that taken care of with the specialized bandit sign on wheels build out, if that's the marketing strategy that you're really ready to rock and roll with.
That's right. And we also have some add-ons, right? These are add-on build outs that you can have in addition to one of these signature packages, or you can have it as a standalone. One of our most popular ones is our auto offers offering.
Yep.
So this allows you to put in the numbers that you're going to offer to your seller in an offer, and then send that offer automatically, that letter of intent automatically via email to your seller prospect. The good thing about this is that if you are a creative finance investor, if you want to present multiple different options to your seller leads, it's better to have that written down so that they can see each option clearly and you don't have to explain each one over the phone. This build out allows you to input the numbers for a sub 2 or a lease option or a seller carryback, all the different types of options you can come up with for your offers, and then send it to the seller automatically. And what's awesome about this is that as soon as they are ready to accept your offer, they just have to click a link in their email and you're notified of which offer they accepted.
Pretty slick. A great way to get the volume of offers out. That's a great way to get your volume of offers accepted as well. And what we've even seen some investors do is take it another step further. And they say, well, I want to get the automation set up where now, once I get this accepted contract via the email or notified that I want to move forward with one of those offers, I'd like the ability to take advantage of sending them an offer. I want to be able to leverage my e-signature software to send them something. Can I do that right from Blackbook? Send them an offer right through e-sign? I've already got their verbal accept. That would be pretty cool, right? Yes, it would. And wouldn't it be super cool to have Blackbook get the receipt of the notification that all parties have signed the contract and you're ready to go and move forward to the closing table? Yes, it would. We've got that set up for you with a Sign Now integration that we call out specifically because we've done some testing with Zapier to find that that automation works really well with Blackbook and is something investors are taking advantage of more and more.
One of the biggest things about sending emails through REI Blackbook and through using emails as a way of communicating as a business owner is that you have a domain name and that you have a business email account set up. So a lot of people use G Suite. G Suite is essentially a Google suite of services that they offer. It's very inexpensive to purchase through Google, but it allows you to have your email name be your name at yourdomain.com rather than your name at gmail.com. This is going to help you add your deliverability or increase your deliverability when you send emails out, and it's going to make sure your emails get opened. As long as you are sending out emails using your domain name as your email. So in order to do that, there are some technical things behind the scenes that you need to set up. If you don't want to do that and you need help getting that business name in place, you just call us and we can hook up your G Suite.
Pretty cool, right? All of it's simple, but it might be new and it might not be something that you want to do. So we'll help you get legitimized with your business email and set up. And that's going to be important because, as you know, Google's got a lot in their G Suite that can help you get set up with your YouTube channel for when you start publishing more of your real estate activities, when you want to start using your calendar invites. Some of you like to use other add-ons. Tools like Calendly are becoming very popular. And you want to be able to look at different ways to integrate your calendar. And you can do some of those things with REI Blackbook. So we're helping people to take that particular app and their Zapier and get those things connected. So there's a lot of flexibility that you can have around really automating your scheduling, whether it's visiting a property, meeting with a seller, scheduling tenants to view properties. There are some slick automations in place that you can take advantage of inside and outside of REI Blackbook. And the ones that make sense, we want to get you connected to be able to take advantage of.
Exactly right. And it's always great to get those seller leads on a schedule and get those seller lead appointments on your calendar. But what happens if your seller lead ghosts you? What happens if you can no longer get in touch with them? Well, we have a workflow just for that. It's a follow-up workflow that is going to try and re-engage your seller leads. And it's going to go out for an entire year. And all you have to do is just wait until you receive notice from REI Blackbook that the seller has reached back out to you. Once that's in place, then your lead is re-warmed up and is ready for you to go.
That is pretty slick. And it's a great way to take advantage of all these leads that have been in your system. You want to make sure you get the most out of the opportunity because a lot of times the answer isn't really no. The answer is just not now.
Right.
But as it pertains to dead leads in general, what about those of you that are a little bit more sophisticated? You've gone out and you've bought the list and you said, hey, you know what? I want to make this whole thing just happen faster. I get that I've got the right engine behind me working, but I want to kind of grease the skids a little bit and put a little nitro juice in the tank. And some of you like to take advantage of automation with the outbound calling and power dialers, right? So you've got the ability to do things that are pretty slick and import this list that you've already done the appropriate things you need to do when you're doing the outbound call blasting, but run through these numbers. And when someone raises their hand and says, hey, I'm either ready to go or I'm getting close, you can just click a button, send them over to REI Blackbook, get some automated follow-up put in place for that lead with the key details in place. And guess what? Now you've got that outbound automation and you've really got the backup automation taking place from Blackbook. So the front end for your prospecting, Blackbook for your follow-up of legitimate leads, and you've really got you've got this whole system tackled from front end to back end, regardless if everything starts in REI Blackbook or not.
Exactly right. And last thing I want to mention is that we work with all types of investors, all levels of investors, novice, all the way to expert, people that have just signed up for REI Blackbook or just getting some of their automations in place, to people that have been with the software for almost a decade. And so what happens if you come to us and you have parts of your REI Blackbook already set up? Well, don't worry, there's still an ability for us to help you out. We need to go in and do a health check, what we call a health check on your REI Blackbook account. Let's make sure your automation is working. Let's make sure there's no bugs or any parts where all of a sudden a workflow is broken or a call flow is broken. Let's look at opportunities for improving your automation and not having certain things as manual steps because you've done it that way for so long. So we also offer the ability to do a health check on your system if you need somebody to just take another look at what you have built and answer any questions you have.
At the end of the day, the idea is that automation ought to serve you. And so again, whether you're a rookie or a veteran, a second set of eyes can do a world of difference because you don't want to be traveling on your journey and can't see the forest for the trees. So get the ninja advice and expertise that you need to really make your automation do what you want it to do and help your business advance to the next level.
Drew and I created Blackbook Ninjas because we want to help other investors get to the top of their mountain of success faster. And we believe that the way to do that is to do it together. So if any of these offerings are not exactly what you're looking for, or if you have something else in mind, make sure you reach out to us. Make sure we get on the phone. Let's talk about what you're envisioning and see how we can put together an offer that will serve you. Each one of these packages, each one of these offers that we have discussed today has its own video that goes into more depth about what is actually included in that build out. There are links to each of those videos in the descriptions of this video so that you can easily check that out and let us know which one is going to make the most impact in your business now.
So with that, we want to thank you guys for watching. If you got questions or want to see more content like this, just let us know. Give some feedback below and we'll be sure to be in touch with you soon.
Our phone number is 602-362-8007. You can give us a call or send us a text to that number as well.
Thanks, everybody. See you soon.